Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kern County Raceway Park, Low Budget TV, bringing you opening night. The first race of this track's life is about to begin.
The first race ever. We've been waiting since 2005 to see an asphalt race in Bakersfield, and this track's been having its woes, but here it is tonight. Opening night, we go green with a bandoleros.
Leading us into turn number one, the 17 of Tony Lamas and the 14 of Gavin Manning. Lamas holding the lead.
An interesting racetrack for these competitors. No banking whatsoever except for on the front straight.
Oh, and our first spin of the racetrack's history. Well, I shouldn't say in racing, you know.
Sure. Oh, battle for the lead. Battle for the lead. Something happened. I think the 17 spun it out.
May have lost it. The 71 that you saw get around with Anthony Balcazar. Recognize that name. Also in this field, the number 24 of Cotton Page. The 89 driven by Allison Gay. The number 3 driven by Joshua Strandwold. And rounding out the field should be the number 1 of Ivan Gudmestad.
You know that name as well. We'll be back for the restart. Lap number 5, it says. 1. There we go.
Lap number 1. Nope.
Nope.
Not going to do it.
I think we called that one a few laps
Now,
ago.
Tommy, I want to talk a little bit about Kern County Raceway Park.
Yes.
This is a new facility for those who watch Low Budget TV and only Low Budget TV, not from Southern California area or those that are and just like to watch us because they love us. This facility has been in the works for years. I mean, you talked about it. How many years ago were we here walking on this track?
I believe in the middle of 2009. No.
6, wasn't it?
6.
2006.
And then they were going to do opening night. Well, they were planning on opening in 2008.
Yeah, obviously a lot of things kind of held back this track. At one point, people were asking themselves, will this track ever come to life? But then a couple backers, the right people got in line, got behind the project, and here we are racing on the first ever opening night for this track.
And it's going to be a complete restart. You're absolutely right. What an exciting night it is here for the citizens of Bakersfield and for all of Southern California motorsports fans. For the first time since 1999, a new facility, racing facility, opens up in Southern California.
We're doing a full restart at this point.
Right.
Yeah. Tommy, you talk about how exciting this is. One of the biggest signs for what a big deal this is, just look how many people are here.
Yeah.
Look at the parking lot is packed. We still have cars coming in, though the line has died down a bit. There are cars behind us.
And Mike David.
And Mike David's behind us.
Mike David is here.
Well, that's because bandoleros are his favorite division.
Absolutely. He's probably spotting for one of these kids.
He probably is. Isn't that cheating?
That could be cheating.
We should report that. Green flag in the air, the number 14, Gavin Manning. Going to be bested by the 24. Here we go into turn number 1. Manning with a run through turn 1.
You know, Manning, let me tell you something about this Manning kid. Graduating from the mini dwarf division, and what do we see constantly in the mini dwarfs?
Contact?
Contact. I wasn't getting at that, but I was going to say lead foot.
Contact in turn number 1.
But I was saying mini dwarfs, these kids, and you'll see them later, they are the ones with the heaviest right foot, and I think Manning is showing them how it's done.
Gay and Balcazar got together going into turn 1. They both continued on, but slammed pretty good. No pressure for your leader, but the second spot is up for heat. The 24 of Cotton Page getting pressure from the 17 who was leading, then spun out to bring out the first caution. Here we go. Listen, the fans are getting into like every move these cars go. It's good. Here comes the 17 to the inside. Lamas to second.
You know, when Stenhouse put that move on Jeff Gordon just now, I believe the fans are all crazy. This is a shit. Wait, what's going on with... Did you see what I saw?
I saw what you saw, but I don't know what I saw.
I don't either.
Now, there is one thing to consider is that we can't hear race control, and I do wonder if there's ever like a cutting of the line if our race director, Lester Boyer, says, give that spot back. But I don't know. It looks like the 17's lacking horsepower down the straightaway.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Manning just took the white flag halfway there, or I should say half a lap from the finish.
Oh!
That was almost bad for both your first and second with lap traffic, but Manny's going to clinch the first victory here at Kern County Raceway. That was exciting.
Hey, what a kickoff.
Ready for heat number 2 for the Bandoleros.
Absolutely. I believe we're going to be 1 to go. We might even be picking up the green this time by Ricky Lewis in the 11, the 01 Ivan Gudmestad. The green flag is out. The number 4 driven by Levi Jackson on his outside. The 51 machine driven by Tyler Bannister. And around goes the number, it spun perfectly, the 52 of Tristan Ung. Let's go back here. The 66 Alexis Mann. The 43, that is Nico Monjanel. And what just passed him was the 36 machine of, is that 36? Or am I lying? That's 38.
8S.
38S of Sylvester. I would imagine.
Maybe that isn't an S. Maybe I'm just.
Well, I have no driver like that on my sheet.
Well, you can already tell that this is the faster of the 2 heats.
Yes. Ricky Lewis coming off his win at Irwindale Speedway here a few weeks ago. Here. What was this? I meant on low budget TV,
just confusing everybody.
Low budget TV, I'm sorry. Ricky Lewis, Rippin' Ricky Lewis, they nickname him. But right on his tail, Ivan Gudmestad, but the battle is for third on back. Levi Jackson holding off the 51 of Bannister. Bannister graduating. I don't know if you'd consider graduating.
The 38 car just keeps getting sideways.
Bannister coming from the mini dwarfs that we've seen him at Oildale.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting track. I love it actually because it gives you a mix, a perfect blend of learning on a flat track and then the interesting banked front straightaway.
Oh boy.
Battle for third. Yep, Bannister to the inside, making the move to Levi Jackson. We might see some crossovers here tonight.
We have one car that appears to have an issue right now.
Nico Monjanel, white flag is out. Ricky Lewis in the lead, but Gudmestad is trying his hardest to get to him. Ricky Lewis will win heat number 2 for the Bandoleros. And Nico Monjanel, the only one not finishing in this race. Something gone wrong for that 43.
That car was really swinging it wide on the turns. Could have been contact with the wall, or maybe something just broke on it. Fatigue.
Yeah, he just got tired.
Well, next up, you see what I see?
Oh, the main event of the night, ladies and gentlemen. That is the mini dwarfs. It never gets old with this division.
No, we always see this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first heat. We're going to go a little bit through the lineup. There are some cars we don't have down, and that's simply because of the kind of setup they have here. They don't have, this division will not be running transponders at this track, and it's going to be interesting to hear how the announcer does with the same sheet we do. First off, we do have some names that we know. Tommy, who is that 07?
We know this one, Troy Morris, the third, and that's 07.
We recognize the one car.
That's right, but I don't have a name for it.
Jamie McMurray.
That's right.
And then behind him, the number 19. Another car we don't have a name on, but another car we see plenty of times.
That's true. Excuse us. I'm sorry, folks.
Now everyone knows that we just don't know what we're talking about.
Well, that's true.
And then there's another 07, but check it out.
That's right.
We know this one.
We know it's a McClenny, and it's Cabe McClenny, I believe. Followed by the number 1 of Kylie Forrester. The 1M, not on our sheet. The 75 Mason Ratcliffe and Cale McClenny.
And the 15 car, Tristan Pettit. So we do have some names, we don't have others.
There's 15 cars snuck up on.
Yeah. Tommy, what is it that make Minidorf so exciting?
The lead foots. The lead foots these drivers have.
Yeah.
It's pure entertainment.
It is. It truly is. I'm really excited to see how everything goes here tonight. First time we've seen this division racing on the asphalt. We usually see them out at Oildale Speedway, Bakersfield Speedway in Oildale, I should say. Hey,
That's the third track in Bakersfield. It's unseen ever.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, interesting enough, this is the first time I believe they've ever ran mini dwarfs on any asphalt track, as far as I know.
Really?
And at least, like I said, as far as I know, which I don't know much. But I believe they're lining these kids up so that they just do one slow pace lap and then go green.
I guess we'll have to find out together. But I like how they did red flag the entire field after it was lined up.
Yeah. Well, they knew it's going to be exciting.
Yep.
Do they usually?
No. All right, here we go. Standing start, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag in the air. Watch out.
Talladega.
Well, Morris with a great start. He was ready to go.
Yeah, Morris figured that one out.
Keeping an eye on everyone else, though. Oh, boy. Just get ready, folks. The 15 car's going wide. He's going wide. Using the banking to propel him down the front straightaway. Smart.
Battle for third.
Smart by Tristan Pettit. Battle for third, like Tommy talked about. Forrester looking to make a move for second now. Almost contact with the 15.
And it looks like the trick with this track is to stay as low as you possibly can. Ride that white line.
These cars are still driving it like it's dirt. Watch this 15 car of Tristan Pettit. Yo! Almost contact. Your leader already catching up to some lap traffic. This could be interesting, Tommy.
Oh, it is.
Ratcliffe in the 75. Trying to work his way around.
This is where TM3 is going to have to figure out which way to go.
Looking to the inside, making it work. So far, so good for your leader. Oh! Your leader! The 15.
That was interesting.
Tristan Pettit putting on a show for the fans. Battle for second right now between the 05 and the 1. McClinney taking the spot from Forrester. Is that a confirmed Forrester?
That's what's on the number, and that's what I remember. So there.
So there. Lap traffic, 3 wide down the front.
These things bounce still.
No number one machine. Back to second. Morris was still with absolutely no issues at all. Well, almost had a big one though.
Batmobile. The 1M, definitely the most decorated numbers in the history of mini dwarf racing.
Yes, they're great. I can almost read them from here.
Yeah. White flag is out, and that's a flag stand that deserves its pay.
Yeah, well, look at the 19 car swinging way wide. See if this works. Morris still with no pressure, just gonna kind of bring it in here. Morris, your winner in the first heat. That was exciting.
That sure was.
Big surprise.
It's going to be, yeah, exactly. These kids are the best show of the night.
Yeah.
I guarantee that. And there's the end. And you hear the countdown? We go green standing start, and it's looking like a Le Mans race here.
They used to do standing starts with the straight stock division out in Mason Moran.
Well, I guess this is as close as we can get. Out front of the 33, second spot, the 71 to the inside, the 23, 71. Moving back to third, the 23 machine that is driven by a driver that's not on the sheet. The 14, we know this driver, Kalen Baker. The 92 of Riley Miller. The 23 driven by, not on the sheet. I'm sorry. And we've seen this driver before. And rounding out the field, the 3, Carter Enos.
I wonder how rough this is when you see these.
And the one around, that is, right in front of the field we go, yellow. Oh, the quick yellow by the flagman, rightfully so, right in front of the field of mini dwarf competitors. So we're gonna restart this here on lap number 8.
We're restarted.
Restart, and the reason why I said lap 8 is because this track counts down. So we look at the scoreboard and had fun with it. The 33 sideways, you're right, Jeffrey, they still run on dirt, even though it's asphalt. It could be because of the dirt inside the tires still. Might not have cleaned these mini dwarfs all the way. I don't know, I'm just making excuses.
The 14 car looks like it's gonna fall apart just from how much it bounces around.
Yeah, you can already see it lost the deck lid. The trunk or the hood, if you will. Look at, yeah, it is gonna fall apart. Kalen Baker is going to not pass tech with weight issues.
Lap traffic, excitement for your leader.
I believe that is something's going on with the scoreboard. I lied. I'm sorry. But the 33 is chasing down the 1.
Oh, this could allow the 23 to make a move.
Oh, absolutely. The 23 blue wheels. I know Jeffrey likes that.
Yep.
White flag is out. This is going to be a showdown here on the 5/8 mile.
Your leader!
Oh! Kind of saw that one coming. Yellow's out. Is that going to be a green-white checkered? We will find out. I was joking about the 5/8 mile fix. Sorry.
That was a big hit.
That was a side slap by Kalen Baker in that 33 machine.
Tommy?
And the 33. I don't know if I... Yeah.
Is that our first multi-car wreck?
That in the history of Kern County Raceway was the first full crash we've ever seen here.
Yep. Dang.
It's going to be a night full of firsts, folks.
And that was the checkered, so the 23 car, your winner.
Well, that was interesting. Mini dwarf action. And
Back in the air, what is going on?
That was a surprise. That was a 4 wide at the start. Out front is Balcazar. Orlando in the second spot. Here comes
Clark in the 8 and Flippo in the 13.
Flippo. He was fast in practice. We caught some practice when we were here. And that 13 is a fast late model. I mean mini dwarf.
Also on this field, the 26 machine. We have the 89 and the 4 of Carter Enos. Look at Orlando making a move on Balcazar.
Trying to go to their outside.
Flippo actually having a pretty good run. I say actually just because the car cracks me up because it is a dirt late model.
Greg Pursley won the national championship in that car in 2004 at Irwindale Speedway.
Exactly. Oh, contact!
And that's the way you get around on this small track.
We'll see how it goes here. Clark with the payback? Nope. Orlando!
Orlando and Flippo sideways. This track
Orlando almost rolled over.
You got to be careful on this track from what I've noticed. These tires, you can't throw it in these corners with these lawnmower tires.
No, yeah, they want to they want to grip, but they'll catch, and that's the problem. That's what shoots these cars straight that we keep seeing. Orlando kind of working back up here. Filippo following in. Great run for the 13 car. Lap traffic for Balcazar. Orlando to the outside. Flippo in the middle.
This is the race right here.
This time by checkered flag in the air. Flippo, Orlando contact, and Balcazar is going to get the win.
Crowd loving that one, that's for sure.
You know, a very noisy crowd down there.
Loving it.
They're getting into it, and so are we here on May 18th, 2013, opening night at Kern County Raceway. Gentlemen, and welcome to the Legends cars getting ready for their first heat race. A great field of Legend cars. I'm counting 24 on our sheet. We're getting ready to go race, and leading us away here will be the number 17 of Johnny White and the number 7 of Mark Ungrich. Green flag in the air.
This is going to be an
Johnny St. Hours making a move to the inside in the 84 or of the 84 car of Brandon Weaver. Ungrich to the inside for the lead.
He might let the cat out of the bag here at Kern County Raceway.
He's driving the Black Cat tonight.
That's right.
Also in this field, the number 30, 3 wide for the lead. Oh, Ungrich drove it in deep. That's going to allow Donnie St. Hours to take the lead.
This track reminds me of Daytona, and I'm talking about the short track, not the big track.
The number 24 car, you should recognize that from Low Budget TV. That's Ricky Schlick. He's looking for the second spot. Going to take it from Weaver. The 31 car in the field, Eddie Garone. The 22, Buddy Shepard. The 5 is driven by Rick Clark, and rounding out the field almost, the 21 of Blaine Perkins. And now rounding out the field is the number 9, D, I believe, of Dave Barber.
You know, what makes sense that the first time we see Rick Clark in a long time is in Bakersfield. We used to see him race at Irwindale.
Tommy, talking about Bakersfield, how about Buddy Shepard working his way into the top 5 right now, trying to go around White in the 17. That car may look familiar to some of you folks who have been at Mason Moran. That's because that is based off the paint scheme of Dick Shepherd.
The legend out there, champion from Mason Moran, now Buddy Shepherd. What does the 9 car do?
The 9 car's being kind of on his own pace for this race.
But the 9 car was really cutting the course.
Dave Barber, he's finding the fast way around the track, Tommy. White flag in the air for this heat race. The 22, Donnie St. Hours, he was fastest in qualifying. He's going to stay fastest in the heat races. Captures this one, lap number 8.
For the legend cars here at the Kern County Raceway. Starting on the pole, the number 32, that is Nick Sylvester. We've definitely heard that name before. On the outside, the 51 machine, driven by Racing Vernon. The number 8, Parker Malone. On the outside, the number 3, that is Mikey Womack. The 33, Kale Kanky. Guido Garducci from Italy in the 33. I'm sorry, I must have read that wrong. That was, I completely mispronounced Darren Amadon. 3 wide going into turn number 3. I'm sorry. Garducci in the 16, Amadon in the 33. 65, that is driven by Mike Steer. We got a car around in turn 3. All's well, they keep it going. Fifth of the race, Nikolai in the 32. And we're racing.
Almost contact for the 3rd spot. Here comes Scheidmantel.
Parker Malone making his way up to the front. Good running by that 8 machine. Racing Vernon trying to squeeze on the outside of Scheidmantel. And that number 98. Oh, little contact going into the corner.
A lot of contact.
Well, it's legend cars, Jimmy.
It's huge, as DW would say.
Scheidmantel working that inside groove, taking the spot out of turn number 4 on the inside of Kale Kanky. Kale Kanky in the famous 33 Kanky numbered machine.
Oh, Racing Vernon, Womack around.
Womack tried to get to the inside and spun it out under braking.
That'll bring out the caution. What a race so far.
Hey, I think that besides the mini dwarfs, this could be the 2nd greatest race of the night.
And we haven't even seen anything on the big half mile here at Kern County Raceway. Are we still calling it a half mile?
I think it's officially unofficial 5/8.
That's what I've heard. It's a big half mile, a small 5/8. Yeah.
1 to go, restart for the legend cars. Jeffrey, what are you seeing here so far in the legend car heats?
Well, definitely what I've already spotted is the way to pass here is on the entrance of the turn. You have to just dive it in as hard as you can and hope it sticks. And that's going to be cause of probably a lot of contact tonight, a lot of cautions, because it's a risky move. The guy has to know you're coming.
Here we go. Green flag is out. And look at Scheidmantel with a move to the inside of Malone. Dove it in there, almost contact made in turn 1 and 2. Scheidmantel taking the point. Here comes Kale Kanky. Kale's gonna nearly nick the 8.
If I had to predict, I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be the division that has the hot tempers tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Look at Malone driving it in too hard, and he slides up the track, that rear end, not wanting to grip. Sylvester taking a peek to the inside. White flag is out for Scheidmantel, who's running away, but the battle is for 3rd. Sylvester sneaking low. I do wonder how long it's gonna be until they put some dots or something, if they even care. Scheidmantel out of 4, taking the checkers, and Malone all over the place out of turn 4, losing spots. 2nd spot, Kanky. 3rd spot, Sylvester.
Yeah, that's going to be an exciting main event. And the Citgo Limited Late Models getting ready for the Trophy Dash.
Fans on their feet.
And you're going to hear me say this repeatedly. The first Trophy Dash of the night.
The first race on the 5/8 mile here at the Kern County Raceway.
This is very exciting times right now. 6 drivers, the fastest 6 drivers in qualifying of the 20-car field for the Citgo Limited Late Models. And let's go through the field, Tommy. Starting on the front row, the number 11 of Dylan Lupton, driver we've seen out at Irwindale Speedway plenty of times. And to his outside, the number 44 of Eric Richardson, a guy we see out in Bakersfield plenty of times. We have on row number 2, the number 88 of Gary Elmore, and to his outside, the 4 of Brian Richardson. Rounding out this field, David Mayhew in the 17, a guy we've seen in some Camping World truck races, and Cole Custer, Camping World, or no, Canyon Pro Series.
Yes.
Thank you. Green flag in the air. Trophy dash, here we go.
It's tight there in turns 1 and 2 for your top 2.
The race is on. Richardson carrying that outside line. Lupton not able to hold the lead on the inside. This is our first taste of what lines to watch. Kind of like we expected, the low line's the place to run.
I think we're going to see some rooting and gouging in the main events, trying to get the guy up off the bottom.
It's almost an exaggerated form of what we saw in the legend cars.
Mayhew trying to get to the inside.
You have to make your move headed into the turn. This is going to be definitely one of those races where the car with the best handling is going to be the one to get it, because you are going to have to work your way around cars and be able to catch up to those who've pulled away. You see Mayhew trying to do that right now on Elmore in the 88 machine. Mayhew, like we said, has a lot of experience. Camping Wheel truck racer. He's done a lot of K&N Pro races. Carrying the banner of MMI. He's still trying to Elmore loose. That's going to allow, and that's another thing, Tommy, it's going to be mistakes. Mistakes are going to be either what put you up or knock you back.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, this is a bottom groove track. Until the season wears on, you might see a second groove opening up. But
these guys are, it's kind of like when you see Cup Series go to a new track. These guys are learning where to run. Sometimes you have one idea until some guy does something crazy.
Absolutely. Mayhew trying for the second.
Mayhew's car is on it tonight. Right on the bumper of the 11 of Lupton. Lupton, oh, not going to give him the room.
No, he is going to give him room, but he can't get it to him.
I don't know. I saw some chop suey going into that turn.
And that is the race. Your winner, the 44 machine. That one by quick, didn't it, Jeff?
That was a 5-lap trophy dash.
That's right.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah, I can tell. All right, we'll be back for the Pro Late Model Trophy. The first ever Pro Late Model Trophy Dash here at Kern County Raceway on the pole, the number 99. That is driven by Tim Smith in that Spears SRL Tour car on his outside. He's the number 1. Donnie St. Hours, the 17. Michael Self. David Mayhew in the 26. The 4. That is driven by Jason Fensler, and rounding out the field, the 43, driven by Derek Thorne. We go green. Pro Late Models, 3 wide. And your early leader out of turn number 2, Donnie St. Hours down the back straightaway. 3 wide going in it. Wait, 2 wide going into turn 3. Now they're 3 wide. 3 wide for the last spot. This is Pro Late Models here at Kern County Raceway. In the second spot, Michael Self. To the inside, Jason Fensler of the 99, Tim Smith. Derek Thorne trying to find a way around the cars in front of him. And Mayhew dropping back to the last spot. I do wonder if Mayhew drove it a little too hard. I mean, that's what I saw.
This track is fast.
Yes, look at it. I mean, these drivers are skating around here in the Pro Late Models. Theoretically, super late models.
See, I just saw something there too, Tommy. Is Thorne set up his pass?
Yes. Something we're not used to seeing. I mean, our regular track that we go to, Irwindale Speedway, grooves all over the track. You can drive it up high, you can dive bomb to the inside.
Tim Smith had to hold on to it out of turn 4.
And I think he might have collected the wall there.
Yeah.
We'll find out on the right side, but that's a mark that we haven't seen all day. And I do see white on the white walls.
Yeah, there was 1 mark. Now there are 2.
Yeah, look at this Donnie St. Hours lead coming out of turn number 4. With a white flag out, Michael Self leading the second pack over Thorne and Fensler. Donnie St. Hours into turn 3 and 4. He's going to collect the first ever Pro Late Models checkers in the Trophy Dash here at Kern County Raceway. Self and Thorne rounding out the top 3. And Smith really not slowing down from that contact.
No, that was close for Smith. Near disastrous. Now, Tommy, one thing that You know, we're all kind of anticipating, and what we've seen so far is if you're going to make a move, it has to be early, and if you're on the outside, you need to get down low as soon as you can.
One Groove Racetrack, and it's going to play a pivotal role here tonight.
Oh,
You're going to see guys rooting and gouging to get that next spot, or they cannot make a mistake, and they could make a mistake by trying not to make the mistake. Folks, we're in for a good one tonight.